in because we are talking Ready to Love, Season 8. This is Episode 2. And y'all, how y'all liking the season? How are you liking the season? I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not enjoying the cast this season. I'm really not. Nobody's really exciting me. I think the only person I like, the only female I like so far is Lee. She's the only one. But we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about who's your favorite. Who is your favorite? Right now, my favorite is Lee. And I got to figure out who my favorite guy is. But Brandon went home. Brandon did go home. We knew he should go home. He needed to go home with those kids. He needs to spend some time with those kids who are getting over this divorce. He's out in these streets too soon. And when he comes back, there are going to be plenty of ladies for him because Brandon's good looking. He is good looking, so he's going to have plenty of women who going to want to get with him even if he does have 4 kids because he's good looking. Habib, oh good Lord. Habib is a mess. Habib is a mess. I'm so glad he went home this episode because who really wants to sit through that for another 8, 9, 10 episodes with Habib? He's a mess. He's rude. He's disrespectful. He's not funny. His jokes aren't funny. He's poor taste. He's up here talking about he likes the Arab culture, but he's just so disrespectful. He walks around with a level of arrogance that I don't even know what for. Bye, Habib. Bye. I'm glad he's gone. And, Tequila talking about if you eliminate Habib, I'm going to self-eliminate. Well, self-eliminate Tequila. What in the Tequila is going on? Tequila's ghetto. She's ghetto. And like I said last week, she can dish it, but she can't take it. So in the first episode, she was dishing it out. And then when she was on the bottom, then she's crying. This episode, she's over here fighting with Janelle. And next thing you know, she's going backstage and she's crying and she's coming back. She can dish it, but she can't take it. But she's ghetto. She's ghetto. If she want to self-eliminate, go ahead and self-eliminate. And what's so crazy about it is when she, on the first episode last week, remember when she was talking to the gentleman, I forget which one it was. I think he's the one with the dreads, or Mario. I forget who it was, but she was asking him all those sex questions that were inappropriate. And then when the man told her the truth, because she asked him where was the weirdest place or exotic place you had sex, and I think she told him in the parking lot or something, and she was like, ew. She was turning her nose up at it after she was the one that asked the question, but he was honest and told her. And now, when she's talking to Habib, and he starts telling her, yeah, I cheated on women. I have a girlfriend in every city. And she goes, oh, well, at least he's honest. Girl, get out of here. She's ghetto. I don't like Tequila. Don't like her one bit. Quentin's okay. Quentin's okay. Like I said, I got my eye on personal trainers. I already told you. Just like Lee said, she doesn't normally date people who are personal trainers or fitness, whatever she calls them, because she knows the trappings of the industry. That's what I say about fitness instructors. And now we hear a little rumbling that Quentin might be lying too. That supposedly Quentin was telling Tequila, and they called him on the hot mic, that he wasn't feeling nobody here, but all of a sudden he's rubbing up on Lee. I sure hope he ain't using Lee. I sure hope it's not the truth. I sure hope this isn't a situation where Quentin really doesn't like any of these women, but he's going to pretend like he does just to stay on the show. I'm going to keep one eye on Quentin. I'm going to keep one eye on him because at first, I was liking the vibe he was having with Lee. Because like I said, I like Lee. I do like Lee. But if we're going to find out that he's like just a charmer and he's lying and he's on here for clout chase and everything else, I'm going to be up on these videos all episode long talking about him. So we'll see. The one who said that he said it was Akira, right? Kira said he said it and Tequila said he said it. They were saying that maybe he doesn't even like black women. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not liking too many people on this show. They talk about hypocrites, people saying things one way over here, doing another thing. The unit girl, the one I said that looked like Megan Good. Some people said she did. Some people said she didn't look like her. But she's a hypocrite too because she sat over there and dug in on Red and said he had a thought job. She told Red that he had a thought job because he was a DJ and a comedian, but she over here sniffing up behind Marvin, who's a whole dungeons and sex toys and bondage and all this other kind of stuff. So you're going to call a DJ and a comedian having a thought job, but you gonna be over here running up behind Marvin? Girl. Oh, she's a hypocrite too. Not liking her either. She over here playing with this submissive energy with Red. Red talking about I like. No, it wasn't Red. Who was it? Marvin talking about I like your submissive energy, the way you look down, the way you do this. Girl, Unique ain't submissive. This is all an act. This is all an act. The way you see her act with Red tells you she's not submissive. Because if she was submissive, she wouldn't be getting that entanglement with Red. She wouldn't have been calling Red no thought job. She wouldn't have even gotten in that mess. That's all an act too. She's acting submissive with Marvin, probably because she's interested in these little sex things. Lust. That's all it is. Lust. She ain't submissive. She fooling Marvin. And then Sierra, I don't know what to do with Sierra. Sierra, she looked completely different when she put that wig on. Sierra, from her short hair to the wig, I agree with everybody else. I wouldn't have even recognized Sierra from her short hair versus her long hair. I'm talking about it looks completely different. But so far, I can't really say that she's rubbed me wrong because, you know, all the smoke she was giving Habib, he deserved it. All the smoke she was giving Habib, he absolutely deserved it. She might be a little bit too crass for my taste. She does say some things and do some things that me particularly, I feel is not quite ladylike. But hey, that don't mean I don't like her. I'm just saying, I don't know what, there may be some men that like that. Kind of reminds me, who was the lady years ago that was kind of like that? I don't know. I think maybe she might end up getting put in the friend zone because she's a little bit too crass. We'll have to see. We will have to see. But Tequila is definitely a shit starter. But I'm going to tell you this about Janelle. When Janelle was on the first episode, I thought I would kind of like her. But I'm starting to think Janelle is petty. Janelle is petty. Because let me tell you, the stuff about Habibi, I'm with her. I'm a 100% with Janelle on the stuff about Habibi. He's out of line talking about I would want to suck your breast or whatever he was telling her. He's out of line. Got it. But what I saw Janelle doing to Kira at that date where they were all out and what she was doing to Kira and saying to Kira, I said right there, Janelle's messy. Janelle is messy and Janelle likes to poke at people. So I think there's a part of Janelle we're going to see a little bit later on in the show. But the very first things I see about Janelle likes a fight. Just like with Tequila. That's why they got into so soon. People who don't like fights, when they would see that ghetto-ness of Tequila, they would just walk away. Because to me, I don't like to fight. I don't like to fight. The minute I would see a Tequila, I would walk the other way. I wouldn't get in no fights with Tequila. Because I'm telling you right now, she can out-ghetto me. Don't mean I can't get ghetto, but Tequila can out-ghetto me, and I will walk the other way. But what Janelle does is Janelle looked for a fight with Kira. She poked the fight. And when the fight came her way with Tequila, she didn't walk away. I think Janelle likes to fight too. I think she's petty. I don't think I'm going to like her either. I thought I would like her in the beginning. But I'll see. Right now, she's on the fence. I'm not going to say I don't like her, but I'm on the fence with Janelle. Herbert's funny. Herbert was funny talking about Sierra, talking about this is a Gap party, everybody in denim. And he said Sierra's adult Gap. He said Sarah in them short shorts, them booty shorts, she was the adult Gap, the full woman Gap. He was funny. He got some jokes. At least he's going to keep it funny. And maybe there'll be somebody on here to make me laugh. Because right now I'm not liking too many people. But maybe Herbert will keep me laughing. They're over here telling Herbert he's erotic. And, you know, he's like, well, I guess you've been thinking about me sexually. And then Sierra over here talking about she's celibate for almost a year. I keep telling women, stop telling me you celibate. That women are walking around telling me they're celibate like it's a badge of honor. Like somehow or another, men are going to look at them and say, oh, she's such a virtuous woman. It's actually the opposite. It's a turnoff to men. Women need to stop telling it. If you want to be celibate for yourself. Didn't nobody ask you no question, right? Why are you volunteering it? I mean, hey, if someone asks you the question, you can say, I'm celibate. You don't have to lie. But I don't understand why women feel as if they got to run around telling men they celibate. I don't know who told them that that's a good little trait that men are looking for. It's not. They need to stop telling people about their business. Keep it to yourself. Shoot. If you're doing it for yourself, keep it to yourself. And Chris, let me tell you, Chris from Nigeria, he's still fine. He is still fine. He's still a good-looking man. Talking about they want to do an arranged marriage for him back in Nigeria. I bet them women did want to arrange a marriage with him. Because he's good-looking. He said he comes from royalty, people. He says he comes from royalty. Well, we'll see. We haven't seen much of him. We see later on he's going to get into a fight with Eunuch, and he's telling her off real good, which is another indication, like I said, that Eunuch is not submissive. She about to get into another fight, from what I remember. Oh, no, that's not Eunuch. He's getting into that fight with another lady. Let me strike that. That's not true. But it shows he's getting a fight with the other lady. I forget her name. But I did not know Eris was 43 and Quentin is 33. I did not know Eris was 10 years older than Quentin. I'm telling you, Eris looks good for 43. She does not look 43 at all. I really thought she was in her 30s. I really did think she was in 30. But you know what? Yeah, let me add Eris to the list of women that I like. I'm sorry, I missed that. I do like Eris. Eris hasn't done anything for me not to like her. So far, yes, I like Lee and I like Eris. I'm gonna still say that I like Kira too, because Kira is a ex-Dallas Cowboy cheerleader, and all y'all know, well, y'all may not know, I'm a Dallas Cowboy fan, a big fan. So I gotta go with my Cowboy cheerleaders, even if she's ex-cheerleader. I'm gonna have to go with her. So I'm gonna stick with Lee, I'm gonna stick with Aries, and I'm gonna stick with Kira for now. Kira look like she might get a little petty. We'll see. But I'm gonna keep her on my top 3 list of women I like. I'm gonna keep Chris right now because I like Chris. I still like Herbert, and of course I still like the Mario or whatever his name. I still like Tim, and I can't remember, but not much, y'all. Not much. We'll see how we make it through this season. What y'all think? Who are your favorites? Who are the people you don't like? Who you dislike the most? And I'll talk to y'all later next week. Okay, bye.